Hello everybody out there on YouTube, my name is Kris Nicholson, and right now I am showing you, I just got this item in and I absolutely love it. This is a Yamaha PF1000. It looks like a Clavinova because it is part of the Clavinova family. Everything comes apart separately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the camera on a stand and I'm going to show you the three different parts what it comes with. Number one part is the keyboard. This is a full 88 graded hammer action weighted keyboard, and it has over like 300 styles. You have a big LCD screen. You also have probably 700 voices on here. You got two speakers, and all your controls are on the side here. So you have a video output, you have auxiliary ins, auxiliary outs, it's hard to see because my head's in the light, MIDI ins, your power switch, this over here, this is where you plug in for your pedals. You have your computer to host cables and your power, and over here you have your microphone input. So if you want to sing, this keyboard is really good. So you can just plug in your microphone and you can have effects to it. This keyboard helped me a lot because I don't have to take an amplifier. It's really loud enough, you know? Okay. Just to put the digital piano aside, I'm going to show you the stand. This is a stand structure. It's just basically a frame with 4 legs on it. Now, what I did, so I could transport it a lot better, I added wheels to it. See, there's 4 different kind of wheels that you can add to it, and those are the best wheels. They're small enough and they're rubber wheels. And so every time that I transport it, I don't have to lift up the piano. I just put the piano on top of the stand and roll it. Plus the piano does lock onto the stand if you wanted to. Another feature that it has is that it has the 3 pedals. Just like on a Clavinova, a Yaris series, you have actually 3 pedals on here. You got the soft, you get the sostenuto, plus either one of these pedals are assignable. And you have the grand piano resonance damper simulation pedal, which is really cool. It has this brand name Yamaha right here. It comes with the cable, which is right over here. And the cable, it's not like a regular jack. It's a serial jack. So don't cut this cable by accident, or don't, try to keep this cable as nice as possible, because if you lose this cable, you have to find a tech that can actually wire it in for you. But this is the 3 parts that it came with on this unit. Oh, I'm sorry, and the bench. So that is the bench that it came with. It's a matching bench that matches the wood of the piano. So it's supposed to come with one more part, which is the music desk. And right now, I'm going to order that from Yamaha, if they still have it. When assembling the keyboard, or as to say the digital piano, the pedals go right in the middle of where it's supposed to be the lyre, and the cord comes up to right here. It hangs on the lever right over here and goes to the side, because all your controls are right on the side of this keyboard, right over here. So now I'm going to put the keyboard back on. The digital piano is not really that heavy. You could use 2 people to move it. It's not Mastodon heavy like an O&W Pro X or any other keyboard like an actual Clavinova. So the fraction of the weight is less. I turned the keyboard to the side because I wanted to show you the back of it. This says Yamaha. And once you have the music stand on there, it looks a lot more glorious. So as I said, I'm going to order the music stand on it. But when I take this out on gigs, this really is a lifesaver for me because I don't need to take an amplifier. and it reads all of my song files on here. So that's the back of the keyboard of the Yamaha PF1000. Getting back to the pedal jack, you have, this is the pedal connection right over here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little arrow right here that says that this side is up. So, right over here where it says pedals, you just stick it in. And then, you have your power cable. You just stick that in. And over here is your power on and off. So I just turn it on and watch. There you go. Okay, I guess you're waiting to hear how this baby is going to sound. So I'm going to play it for you. Here am I sitting right at the PF1000, and as I say, I feel like I'm sitting at a clavinova or a bigger piano, which is really nice. And I'm going to play the piano sound, like the stereo grand piano sound that I have on here. I have it all on presets too. And here's how it sounds. Listen to that sustain. Right now, let's just talk about the piano sound. You have probably like 3 or 4 different pianos on here. So this right over here, this is your concert CF. They introduced this later onto the DGX and Era series. I played both of them, and this one still sounds better. It's tweaked a lot better. So I'm gonna turn off the reverb on here, and I don't know if you can actually see it, but I'm gonna press my right pedal, and for the dampers, if I press it softly, not all the way down, like halfway, it has that simulation, just like half damper. Another thing too is that once I press the higher notes on the keys, right now that's all you hear for that. So now when I press the damper pedal, this is what you're going to hear. It's more of a surrounding on there, which is really neat. You have another piano, which is called a rock piano. Wow. I like to have the reverb on there. Another piano, which is another grand piano one. Over here is also your sound category, so you have over like 700 sounds, plus it's XG compatible. XG is a format just like General MIDI, but it's Yamaha version, and it's a total of 480 sounds, plus probably 12 drum kits all together. Once you use XG in any other products, Roland and Korg is starting to put XG, systems inside their keyboards. You can just take a disc out, well, or any kind of media, and put it inside a roll-in or cork unit, and it'll play the same thing as the Yamaha. Okay, so let's just do more pianos on here. Here's a natural grand piano too, which sounds just like the higher end PSR keyboards. Also, you have octave pianos. Another feature that you have on here is, say for instance, if you just want to listen to the sounds on here, I can actually press the demo button for the instruments, and it played it a lot better than me. Okay, you have honky-tonk pianos, so you have different ones. You have a honky-tonk, which is the natural piano. What it is taking that very first piano voice and detuning it. Have another honky-tonk voice, which is the original PSR honky-tonk kind of voicing, and it's taking it from the XG piano. It's a little bit more heavy and a little bit more rungier, which is really neat. You also have a MIDI grand. You got your classic CP80. A CP80, if you were to buy it these days, number one, they're very rare, very heavy, they have strings, they got hammers, you got one in the whole complete package. I bought this piano, you're not going to believe it. Now, I will tell you the price which I bought this piano for. I've seen it all over eBay, for still going. I mean, well, when this piano first came out, it was $5,000. But I see it for eBay still going for around $3,000 to $2,900, $28. I got this for $400. So $400 got me this whole thing. The reason of that is because the person who sold it to me was a friend of mine, and she really needed the money real quick, and I could not resist. So the whole month I'm broke. What do you know? Okay, so here's the CP80 piano. Sounds just like one. Okay, so I'm going to go into some of the other natural instruments, which most of the natural instruments you find on the clavinova. Here is a natural harpsichord. Now the reason it's natural is because when I lift up the finger, you hear the quill pluck off the string. Also, just to show you around, here's a regular PSR, what's it gonna say? A regular PSR harpsichord. Now you hear the difference. The other one sounds more realistic. This one kind of sounds a little more electric. Now I am gonna play one more sound on here for you that I'm going to do. Join me on my next video. I'm going to explore the other sounds that are on here. So the other sound that I'm going to play on here is the piano, a grand piano, natural grand piano and strings. So it's going to sound like this. Join me on part 2 in this video. Thank you very much.